Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have Joni Mitchell with the song In France They Kiss on Main Street. This was suggested to me by one of you guys. Shout outs to you, you know yourself. And super excited. I have the lyrics pulled up. I have a few facts pulled up just in case I might need it for my interpretation, for my review at the end of the video. Let's take a listen, guys.
Downtown, my darling, I'm store thief. In the war of independence, rock and roll rang sweetest victory. Under neon signs, a girl was in bloom, and a woman was fading in a suburban room. I said, take me to the dance. Do you wanna dance? I love to dance. And I told him, they don't take chances. They seem so removed from romance. They've been broken in churches and schools and molded to middle class circumstance. And we were rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Downtown, the dance halls and cafes feel so wild you could break somebody's heart just doing the latest dance craze. Gail and Louise in those push-up brassiers, tight dresses and rhinestone rings, drinking up the band's beers. Y'all was kissing under bridges, kissing in cars, kissing in cafes. And they were walking down Main Street, kisses like bright flags hung on holidays. In France they kiss on Main Street, amour, mama, not cheap display. And we were rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Downtown in the pinball arcade, with his head full of pool hall pictures and songs from the hit parade, he'd be singing bye bye love while he's racking up his free play. Let those rock and roll choir boys come and carry us away. Sometimes Chicky had the car, or Ron had the car, or Liquid Melvin with his hot wire head. We'd all go looking for a party, looking to raise Jesus up from the dead. And I'd be kissing in the backseat, thrilling to the brando like things that he said. And we'd be rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Rolling, rolling, rock and rolling.
Okay, guys, so that was Joni Mitchell with the song In France They Kiss on Main Street. Yes. Wow. What an incredible experience to diving into Johnny's, song in France They Kiss on Main Street. I mean, right from the very first few notes, I was able to feel the energy, of the mid 70s, flowing through this track. I love the fact that it's vibrant. I love the fact that it's jazzy, as always, and layered in a way that only Joni Mitchell, could pull off. The instrumentation immediately caught my ear. That groovy, upbeat rhythm section, paired with those, bright guitar licks, created a soundscape that I feel like feels to both sophisticated and fun. There is also a playfulness here. Almost like you are being pulled into the carefree atmosphere she's painting with her lyrics. And then on top of that, you've got background vocals. I was able to hear the richness, in their harmonies, that they added. Johnny's vocals, are classic Johnny. Poetic, slightly unconventional in phrasing, but always deeply expressive. She doesn't, just sing. You guys already know that. She doesn't just sing the story. I mean, she paints it. And the lyrics, are like snapshots of youth, freedom, and discovery. But with that, sharp Joni Mitchell wit and intelligence, woven in. It's definitely nostalgic, yet grounded, dreamy, yet very real. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, but that's exactly how I feel. What really, really strikes me is how this song blends folk, rock, and a bit of jazz influences. You can hear the transition Johnny was making in her career. During this period. Moving away from pure folk, into more experimental, jazz-infused territory. And honestly, it works beautifully. Yeah. Overall, this song in France, "The Kiss on Main Street," to me is an absolute gem. I mean, it's one of those songs. You have to listen to it, multiple times to actually, definitely going to listen to it after this reaction. I mean, after listening to it, I would say this is not just a song. It's a mood. It's a song. It's definitely a time capsule, and it shows why Joni Mitchell, remains one of the most respected and innovative artists of her era. I love the guys. Let me know what you think about this one. Let me know if Joni Mitchell, has other songs worth checking out the channel. I'll be so glad to do just that. If you tuned in, if you stuck with me to the end of the video, I love you very much. I appreciate it. On here, my name is Philip, and also the next video reaction. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.